Hey guys, so today I want to talk about 10 ways to lose the extra weight. The holiday season just passed and my birthday just passed, January 11th. And so I wait until after that to start really getting myself back on track. So these are the things that have really benefited me, and I think that they'll help you too. So for the first thing would be to chug water before every meal. So this is something that I used back when I was heavier set. I was eating a lot of junk food, and I never felt satisfied. So I heard this from somewhere. I can't promise where I heard it from, but I started trying it, and I noticed that I started feeling full faster. So sometimes I felt like I couldn't even eat anything after, but I would eat whatever it was that I was going to eat for the day, and I started noticing that I wasn't eating as much, and I started dropping the weight easier. So yeah, it's not going to be something that's going to help you shed tons of pounds real quick, but it is something that can help. So the second thing would be to use a rowing machine. So this is a thing that I've been using more recently. I noticed that I was still holding on to extra weight around my belly, and no matter what I did, I was just not losing it. And so I started doing research, and I noticed that they said that the rowing machine is the best form of cardio, or the best cardio machine at the gym. So I was a little bit skeptic about it, but I started using it, and I started really noticing the weight coming off. I'm not promising that this is going to happen to you, but for me, it was helping me lose 1 or 2 pounds every day that I was using it. And that makes me feel a little bit weird to tell you that, because I don't want you to feel like that's totally going to happen to you. This is just what happened to me. And I find that constantly, if I feel like I overeat one day, I just go to the gym, and now that I know about the rowing machine, I use it, and the weight comes off so easily. So yeah, try it and let me know what you think. Before I get off that topic, I want to let you know that I use the rowing machine for 10 minutes a session. So sometimes if I'm really feeling energetic, I'll use the rowing machine twice in the day. So just in case you were wondering how I use it or how long I use it for, it's not easy. I promise it's not easy. After I think 3 minutes or 4 minutes, my brain's already trying to talk myself out of staying on the machine. But I just kind of push myself mentally to just stay on it and keep moving. And yeah, it's really helped me out, both mentally and physically. So number 3 is also a big one, is to use a calorie monitoring app. So the app that I use is the Lifesum app, and I find that I really like that one. I was trying to use the MyFitnessPal, but for me, I found it kind of boring. I felt like I really didn't want to get on it or even log in my foods. It just felt so bland. So I got onto the Lifesum app. So this is my Lifesum app here. And I haven't logged anything in for today, but I can eat 1,200 calories a day to lose weight. And here it helps you track your weight loss. It tells you how much you're weighing in right now, so you have to log it in, and how much you're losing to help you stay motivated. It gives you recipes. I really don't use the recipes very much. Let's see. You can log in your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, snacks, any fitness. So if you have a pedometer, it logs your steps. It monitors your water intake. It also has the seafood tracker there, which is cute. I like it. So these I really like. It helps you choose a plan on what your goals are. So this one I think is new, 3-week weight loss. It has the keto burn, sugar detox, vegan week. Here's the one that I use, the high protein diet. going off of that, number 4 is to use a weight scale. So this might be like, it might seem like a lot, but and in the beginning, mostly, especially in the beginning, you want to monitor every calorie. And you don't have to do it all the time, but just to kind of give you a good estimate of how much you're eating. So I thought it was going to be too much to have to weigh everything, but really it's not. The biggest thing is to remember to weigh everything. And I've been using this scale here that I bought on Amazon. It's been working so good for me, and I really feel like if you want to use it, it's gonna really work for you, and you're gonna really see how much you're eating and maybe scale down a little bit. So also, if you have a lot of weight to lose, I would say if you eat a lot of calories and you're not used to it, to scale down little by little. So if you're at 2,200 calories, go down to 2,000 calories. And from there, after a couple of weeks, go to 1,800 and so on until you're where you're supposed to be. It might not look good on the Lifesum app. It might tell you that you're doing bad, but you're doing good if you were consuming a lot of calories at first. So number 5 is to not let the gym intimidate you. So especially if you're not used to going to the gym, it could be a big deal. There's people in there that are fitter and more muscular, and especially like at my gym, I go to a bodybuilding gym, and guys in there are big and tough. And at 5 o'clock in the morning when I go, there's mostly guys in there who are doing heavy training, and it's kind of intimidating to go in there and watch somebody deadlift 180 pounds, and I'm deadlifting, let's see, I'm probably deadlifting like 100 pounds. To me, that's a little bit intimidating, and sometimes I feel like they're watching me and seeing how weak I am compared to them. But the big thing is to not let them intimidate you. You're in there to work on you and to work on your goals. And so I just put my headphones in and I try to really focus on myself and my goals and not lift more than I can lift, because I am not trying to hurt myself. I'm trying to keep myself healthy and keep myself safe and really build muscle the way that I can build muscle. It's important not to let anybody intimidate you there. It's there for you, and you got to work on your goals. So number 6 is to slowly start incorporating weights into your routine. I know some people who are scared to build muscle. When you first start, you want to start using smaller weights and make sure that you have good form and that you're doing the exercise correctly, and then slowly start building your way up to a bigger weight. Doesn't matter if the guy next to you thinks you're lame or that he's stronger than you are. You got to do you and make sure that you're safe and that you're building muscle the right way. So 7 is something that I think is so obvious, and you've heard it over and over before, but is to start incorporating vegetables into your diet. So maybe you already do this, but some people don't, and some people say that they hate vegetables, and that's okay. That's all right. I mean, there's things that I hate that I wouldn't eat, like dragon fruit. I can't see myself eating dragon fruit. It's just not a fruit that I like. Another weird thing is bananas. I like bananas, but it's not something that I could eat all the time. But you have to try to find the foods that you do like. So I would say if you don't eat any vegetables or fruits, I would say to buy a couple here and there, a couple of different fruits, and try them and see what fruits you do like. It's really up to you what you like or not, but you can always mask the taste a little bit with different things. So I like to put like hot sauce and salt on my things, or lime and salt, or just different dressings on it. But of course, you got to make sure that the dressing that you do use is not super fattening. 8 is to think protein. So protein is so important. In my app, it has that I am to consume 103 grams of protein every day. And that might seem like a little bit, but I really have trouble sometimes reaching that amount, especially because protein makes you feel full. So then you don't want to eat. But it does help you build muscle, and muscle helps you burn fat. So in that sense, I would say that is so, so important to your diet. So we're almost done. We're on number 9, and 9 is not very easy. I think 9 takes a little bit of time to really learn, but it's to learn how to read food labels. The most important thing about food labels is the sugar content, the fat content, of course, the calories. I've learned that when somebody's trying to sell you something, they are willing to lie to you, or to maybe not lie, but hide things. Of course, the servings matter, but sometimes you see that the serving is small and the calorie count is large. You also don't want to eat a lot of sugar, and a lot of things that are supposed to be good for you have a lot of sugar in them. So I love Red Bull. I'm just going to say it. People say that it's bad for you, but I drink the sugarless Red Bull, and not everybody likes it. At first, I didn't like it. I thought it was kind of gross, especially compared to the regular one with the sugar in it. But the more that I drank the sugarless one, the more that I found the things that I liked about it. I'll buy 2 cans at a time and keep them in my refrigerator, and when I go to work, I'll take one with me. And the sugarless kind has only, well, depending on the can, the sugarless kind has about 5 grams of sugar or 10 grams of sugar. So yeah, it doesn't make me feel bad about the things that I'm drinking. It doesn't have to be water all day. I can drink my Red Bull, and it's, yeah, it has calories in it, but I'm happy drinking it. It keeps me awake during the night shifts. So yeah, the nutritional facts are very important, and it's important to learn about them and to look at them before you're buying the foods that you're buying. Of course, if you're used to high sugar foods, going from high sugar to no sugar is a big jump, but just slowly start going that way. I really feel like the slow process is the best process. Finally, we're on number 10, and 10 shouldn't be long. It's just to start reducing your food intake slowly but surely. And I already talked about this. I think I talked about this a lot during this video. So yeah, it's my 10th tip is to just go take it slow. If you're consuming 1,600 calories a day, go to 1,500 calories or 1,400 calories, and then start reducing that down. I wouldn't reduce my calorie count less than 1,200, but if it was like a super big number, then I would start reducing that calorie count. It's little by little, and it always has to do with your goals. So what are your goals? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to lose weight? Are you trying to build muscle? And it also depends on the kind of person that you are. If you're a male, you're going to need more calories. If you're a female, you might need less calories. It just depends on you, your height, the person that you are, the amount of calories that you'll need. And the good thing about the Lifestyle Map is that you'll punch that stuff in. So you'll say how tall you are, if you're a female or male, and it tells you how many calories you should be consuming. And then from there, you can do whatever you feel is best for you. You can use the diet plan that you feel is best for you. Another thing, just one more thing, is that at first, in the very beginning, I would just kind of punch in everything that I eat for the day. So if it tells me that I should be consuming 1,200 calories, I would just punch in everything that I'm eating for the day, and that way I can get a good glimpse of how much I'm eating. And so if I have a lot of weight to lose, I don't have to go all the way down to 1,200. I can see how many calories I'm eating for the day, and then just start reducing that number little by little until I reach the number that I should be at. I know this video was a little bit long, but I really feel like these tips are the tip of the top, are very helpful, and I hope that they can help you. So yeah, let me know how it goes, and I'll see you again soon. All right, bye.